Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. So on today's show, I'll be talking about car detailing tools. So I'll be presenting a bunch of different tools that I use for car detailing to help inspire you to do a better job. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. So hey guys, I'm Pan. I hope you're having a great day. So as I said, today I'll be talking about car detailing tools. Now in previous videos, I spoke about detailing equipment. So that was more of the powered stuff like pressure washers, steam cleaners, vacuums, polishers, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So I'll make sure to include the link to that video in the description under this video, or you can also click the link up here if you want to watch the video right now and come back to this one later. But today we're going to be talking about hand tools so we can do a better job at car detailing. And by the way, don't stress, like every one of my videos, I'll include the links to all the tools I'll talk about in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So just sit back and relax. So let's start with number one. It's a cool new item that the Detail Guards released, and it's called the Dirt Lock. Now this is a premium grit guard that goes in the bottom of your wash bucket, and like many other tools that I have in this video, I did a lot of videos on them separately, so feel free to browse through my video collection at a later time. But this has great technology to make sure you keep all the grit and all the dirt at the bottom of your wash bucket, and that way you have clean water when you're washing your vehicle. So this is tool number one. We move on to a cool little item from Lily Brush, and this is their mini pet hair removal brush. Now it's very well made, it's super compact, and with quick and brisk movements, you can help remove any pet hair, so dog hair, cat hair, or whatever furry animal that you have in your vehicle. It's very effective, and I have a tutorial on this on my channel, so make sure to check that out, and it's quite inexpensive. Like most of the tools, you don't have to spend a bunch of money to get efficient tools to do your job. Another great tool from the Detail Guards is their original making. Now this is the Detail Guards car wash insert. Now essentially you insert this under the tire of the vehicle, and thanks to the rollers, it prevents your hose lines from sticking under the tire when you're going around the vehicle. So we all know that's kind of a bummer when we're washing a car. So this will prevent that. You stick one under each tire and that's it. You're good to go when you're washing your car. Next, another tool. This is the Adams Hex Grip Tire Dressing Applicator Pad. Now, this is one of my favorite ones, and it's very inexpensive again. It's good for ergonomics. You apply your tire dressing and you put it on your tire and that's it. So this is one of my favorite ones that I use very often. Next, we're gonna have a lot of brushes in this video, but essentially this is a pad brush. Now it's very important when you do your section passes on your vehicle and you're using your foam pads or even your microfiber pads, especially on microfiber pads, well, you wanna use a brush after every single pass to make sure that you remove any gunked up residue that's on there, because you always want to have a fresh pad to do another pass when you're doing paint correction, so compound and polishing. Next up, there's a fender well brush from Mothers that I love because it has a long handle. So as you can tell, this one is used quite a bit. I've had this for many, many years. So very well built, ergonomics are good. There's a rubber grip. And yeah, essentially this is for fender wells. So we all need that. It's perfect to reach behind the wheels. Talking about wheels, we have a boar hair brush. Now this is a wheel woolly. Now this is perfect for the faces of the rims. It's very, very soft, and thanks to the boar hair, it's soft on the finish. There are many different wheel brushes that I love using, and I also have a video talking about that on my channel, obviously. It was kind of a showdown between wheel brushes. Another great one is the Incredi brush. Now this is from Microfiber Madness. Now it's flexible, comes with a spring-loaded stem, and well, the microfiber technology on this is actually very, very good. So this is another very good one. This is the flat one. You can get the normal one, but I prefer the flat profile, because this is good to get behind the calipers on the bigger wheels. And now the Detail Factory came up with an amazing set of brushes. Now these are some of the softest on the market. Again, I did a full review of these on my channel. But first of all, so we have these super soft bristles. Now these are, I use for mainly the interior use. So the screens, the nav screens and all that kind of stuff, or any delicate finish like the piano black, these are ultra soft. perfect for dusting duties as well. They come in small sizes and larger sizes and different colors as well. And they have a bit stiffer boar hair brush. Now these I like to use for wheels, so they're excellent for any exterior use or for any deeper scrubbing action. By the way, I'll give some tips towards the end of the video on how I clean the tools as well. So this is a question that has been asked a lot by my viewers on my channel, so stay tuned for that. Another cool tool that most detailers use is the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Now, this is perfect to remove any film on car glass, of course not on tinted windows, but if your windows aren't tinted and you get that foggy effect, or all the evaporated chemicals that go onto your windshield on the inside of the vehicle, well, this is perfect for that. So a bit of glass cleaner or even an APC. You apply this to your magic eraser and you go ahead and remove all of that. So you'll have squeaky clean glass. And also if you have any scuff marks on the bottom plates inside the vehicle, on any plastics as well, even some nail marks or a bit of scratch marks behind the door handles on painted surfaces. So if you lightly use this on that with a lubricant, obviously, well, it's going to help to remove those scratches on your clear coat behind those handles. So that's one quick pro tip. Next, of course, for windows, I like to use a squeegee. Now, this is just a regular squeegee. You don't need anything fancy. But essentially, when I'm done rinsing the car after I wash it, I first attack the windows with a squeegee to get a perfect effect on the windows, obviously, and streak-free finish, especially if you're working outside, if you're a mobile detailer. This is very good to make quick duties of your windows. Next up, another wheel brush. Now, this is the Speedmaster wheel brush. There's also the Easy Detail brush that's very similar to this. Now they're rubber tipped at the end so they won't damage wheels, and I love this to go inside the wheel barrel, especially on wheels with big brake kits like on my BMW M550i with those big M calipers. So this is perfect because it's very pliable. You can also bend it and reshape it as you wish. So this is a great wheel brush. Next up, we have a carpet brush. This one here is from Max Shine, but essentially there are many out there. They're drill attachment brushes, so they come with a metal stem that you attach directly to your cordless drill. So you put this on here and boom, you can do some quick work of any stains that you might have in carpets, and this is a lot more efficient than using a manual hand brush, believe me. We have another brush here that you can use by hand. So this is a carpet and upholstery brush. So this is very good for removing stains on any upholstery inside vehicles. If you have leather seats, well, you'll need a leather brush that has bristles that are specifically made for leather. Now this one here is from Swissfax, and Color Lock also has an identical one, essentially. So these bristles are very soft and gentle, perfect for leather. Next up, when we're talking about wheels, we can't forget the tires. And for tires, my favorite one is the Tough Shine tire brush. Now the ergonomics are perfect. It comes with a sturdy handle and it's just the perfect size with these stiff nylon bristles to get the job done. Now, of course, you see me use all these tools in my detailing videos, but the Tough Shine brush is my favorite one for tires. When you're doing paint correction, so compounding, polishing, all that kind of stuff, you always want to tape up your trim. Now, you can use masking tape. The company that I like to use is 3M, like this one. But there are other brands like Kamikaze. They have their Kabuki tape. That's a very high-end one, but you can get inexpensive 3M that gets the job done. So of course it protects your moldings against your polisher. So of course you don't want to hit that when you're polishing. It can scratch up the trim, the chrome trim pieces, or any plastic trim pieces that you have. And of course it prevents any of those white marks to get onto the trim when you're polishing. Next up, we have two versions. So an alternative to a traditional clay. So when you're clay barring your vehicle for mechanical decontamination to remove all the embedded contaminants on your clear coat, well, I've started using clay towels. So it's essentially the same material, but in a form of a towel. So this one here from Optimum Car Care, this is their new version. This is the Ultra Clay Towel. Now this is a very premium product, but at a very, very good price. And you also have a very known brand, so Nanoskin. This is their handy towel. So this is another great clay towel. And if you look inside, well, as the name states, It's essentially kind of like a microfiber towel that has some clay onto it. So there are many different sizes, but this one I like because it's basically the size of your hand. Of course, I have big hands, but as you can tell, it's perfect for that. So it's a square shape, and it's good for 40, 50 cars maybe. So it's good for a very long time. So next, what do we have? Very important when you're working on a vehicle with chemicals, you want to have some nitrile gloves. There are a bunch of different colors out there. You choose the one that suits your personality best. I use the classic black ones, but essentially you want to protect your skin because all those chemicals can be harmful. Of course, you can wear masks as well if you're using stuff like ceramic coatings. Often they come in the box, but make sure you get nitrile gloves when you're detailing your vehicle. This is super important. You want to make sure that you protect your health while doing it. Now, another very important thing is, how do I wash my tools? Well, essentially, the best thing, especially for things like wheel brushes that are very easy to clean, basically I just use my pressure washer when I'm done, and I pressure wash all the bristles off. I let it dry hanging down or on the side of the sink that I have inside my garage, and that's basically it. So they're very low maintenance. These are nylon bristles and they're very easy to maintain. They won't keep any dirt on them. Same goes for stuff like your grit guards. When you're done, just power wash them off or rinse them if you have a garden hose. Same thing for your buckets. Make sure you rinse those buckets off. For your wash buckets, every now and then you can use an APC, so an all-purpose cleaner, or a degreaser. You spritz it inside the bucket. You make sure you brush the interior. You'll be surprised at how much gunk gets accumulated over time. And again, you just rinse it off and let it air dry. Now for my tools, one thing that I love, and also for my hands, is Miracle Wipes for Auto. Now, these are very safe. They're citrus-based. They're made out of natural stuff. They're made in the USA. In this pack, there's 90 wipes. They're also textured, so they have kind of a gritty surface that's still safe for all surfaces on the vehicle, whether we're talking chrome, plastics, even leather, your hands, the wheels, anything that you need. And I love these for washing my tools because essentially I just pull one of those wipes out, just like this. They're very well made. They won't leave any residue and it dries out pretty quickly. So let's have a look at this. So not only do they smell good, but they get the job done. So for example, your handle, you just basically rub the handle to remove, don't get any bad ideas, guys, all right? So you basically rub the handle, it's gonna dry it, and boom, that's it, you're done. How do you think I keep all my machine polishers? Let me grab one here. So of course, you can tell, even though these are always used, I polish a lot of cars. You can see that in my videos, but they're always clean. And why? Well, because when I'm done using them, I take these wipes and I basically wipe them down. It only takes a couple of seconds and I let it air dry and that's it, it's done. It keeps everything nice and clean, just the way I like it. And that's why they call me Pan TheOrganizer. So let me set that polisher back. So yep, essentially these Miracle Wipes are absolutely amazing and they're quite inexpensive, and with 90 wipes they're very economical as well. So you have to have these in any shop environment. These are actually perfect. And of course, as I said, you even use them for your hands. They're safe on everything, so you don't have to worry. And when you're done, environmentally safe as well, you just chuck them away and that's it. By the way, guys, this video is sponsored by Miracle Wipes for Auto. So, of course, I'll make sure to include the links to all these tools in the description under the video. But basically, if I read the label in the back, and you guys can see for yourselves as well, it easily removes grease, grime, food stains, motor oil, adhesives, tar, asphalt, gasket sealants, anti-seize lubricants, bearing grease, so on and so forth. And of course, it's safe on anything, whether it's the exterior, interior of the car, wheels and tires, boats, motorcycles, parts, leather, vinyl, fabric, and carpet. And it's made in the US of A. So fantastic, and of course, smear free. So this dries to a perfect finish. So that's how I essentially take care of my stuff. Now for the microfiber towels, that's covered in other videos, and I have videos on how to wash microfiber towels as well. But essentially, this pretty much covers a small portion of the tools that I use. If you like this kind of a video, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section under the video to let me know that you enjoy this stuff. Also, if you want to support me, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. So guys, thanks for being there, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you guys on the next one.